What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shamps and Shade. My name's Amy. This is my girl, Angie.
What's going on? So I do have to start this episode by,
Walking it back.
walking it back. So I did say last week that we were getting off to go watch that season finale of Vanderpump. No.
No,
Tonight,
tonight, we're getting
tonight.
off to
Yes,
go watch that season finale and the first reunion, right? They're doing it back to back, I think.
they are.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that the finale is rolling into the first reunion. So,
I guess
real excited.
I guess you can't do this season anyway, but
I don't think you can. You can't cliffhanger that for another week. It's kind of like you're going to have to see it and then roll it in because they weren't together a lot.
no, because they had to do Raquel for whatever amount of time, and then Tom at it was it Tom and they couldn't be out of the same time. No, Sheena.
Sheena and Raquel couldn't be, or what did we decide we were going to call her?
Raquel.
Raquel. We said Raquel couldn't be. You're exactly right. Yeah. So my next thing I want to say about last week's show, Vanderpump, was really good. I dug it, but my favorite expression I think of the season, I love James Kennedy, but I'm gonna give the award to LVP when she said, "If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman." She won. She won. Right? That's my girl.
The entire season, that
Ah,
episode, everything. Um,
so good.
so speaking of Vanderpump, you
Yeah.
see a trailer come out on Hulu for the Randall Scandal.
Can you believe that? So good.
I mean, all these people coming out of the woodworks about his coke habits, answering the door in his underwear.
I
Like,
mean, he's slimy. His eyes are too close together to be anything other than slimy. I'm
and
sorry.
I hope 50 Cent is on
Me too. That's what I was about to say.
because Mama's going this summer to see him. I'm so
Not
excited.
50, you hot.
Yeah.
Really? Me and Wilkie were listening to him yesterday in the car. I was like, I used to get down to some 50 back in
I
the
know,
day.
I did too. It's called like a
Yeah.
glass tour or something like that. So I'm super excited about it. But yes, I'm excited about the Hulu special because
Mm,
man, the talks out there about these
I
are
can't wait.
so many different previews. I probably watched the entire episode. I don't know. I wonder if it's gonna be a limited series or like one episode like a
It
2020.
it said episode 1. So
Mm,
when I looked at Hulu, it said episode 1 set to release and the date it was going to release. So I think
okay.
it's going to be like broken up into series. But also, speaking of Vanderpump Rules, damn, Jax has been thirsty. He was on Heather McDonald this week. Like he'll talk to anybody that'll listen, and he's not even up in the mix. Like he
No.
hasn't been, right? At
No.
all.
Uh-uh.
But rumors had it that him and Brittany would be coming back next season.
That's what they say. They'll be back. Their podcast and whatnot. Well, what happened to that show they were supposed to get with HGTV?
That didn't happen apparently. Just like the Bricks and Jackney. Did I just say that?
Uh-huh.
Jax and Brittany take Kentucky like that.
Well, he said on, of course, clearly you watch the gram reels, I watch TikTok. So
Right.
on the TikTok,
Uh-huh.
it showed him giving a tell when his shows air on Peacock, and it's Jackson Brittany go over the episode. I'm like, that's not your damn show. You're commentating on what just happened. You're not on it. So
Oh,
if
okay.
that's what they mean by him being back on, no thanks.
Oh,
No.
I'm not rewatching anything.
Mm-mm, not an episode I
That's
just
some
watched.
bullshit. No.
I don't give a shit about what they think, and I don't care the ins and outs that he knows of Tom. I don't care.
He's a damn liar. Could you believe anything he says anyway? Like, I really don't. And
Mm-mm.
I can't feel sorry for Brittany anymore. So I really don't want him to get back on the show. Like, I
Yeah,
just
I
can't.
mean, she knows what she's working with, and she
She
chose.
does now. So I don't feel sorry for her any at all. I just absolutely don't.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well,
I don't know, but their kid is cute as hell. Oh my
I
God.
mean,
What's it,
that baby
Cruz? Is that his name?
Cruz, yeah.
Oh my God. He is precious. And
that
Brittany dresses
hair.
him right. Oh,
And I mean the little Jax Taylor sweaters, which I
right.
like. I'm not a fan of them on Jax without a t-shirt on it, but a little boy, fresh.
She dresses him so well. I'm
Mhm.
obsessed with his little style. He is the cutest damn
You know
thing.
whose style I can't wait to see is Stassi and Bo's baby boy.
Oh, I know. I know. She wins anything style wise, hands down to me anyway.
Yeah.
Like she
Mhm.
just class.
Yeah.
Did you see Kristen Doty on Watch What Happens Live, or did you see any of the talks about it or
I did
the
see
gram?
Kristen. I did see it on because that was because
I didn't.
I almost texted you last week and said Ariana, her first interview's tonight. No, no, it's it's tonight. I think so. Glad I didn't say that, but it was Katie
Me
last
too.
week. Yeah.
I didn't get to see Kristen other than just seeing her on the recaps, but apparently she got body shamed. I'm like,
For what?
I don't people forget that they've aged apparently. They still think these chicks are in their 20s. They're not. They're in their 40s and things happen. The older you get, shit happens, skin falls, we sag. It is a part of life. Stop shaming for damn age. You can't call somebody fat because they aged.
And she's not even fat.
I know. It's like, give me a damn break. People need to relax with
Like
this
she's
shit.
not the toothpick she was when she first came on 20 years ago. But
When
I mean, who
exactly.
is? Who is?
So stupid. I don't
God.
know. I liked her, but like just because she was messy. That was the only reason I really
See,
liked
I
her.
liked her, and then I was like, "Oh, that's some shady shit she's doing right there with Jack." So then I was like,
Oh,
then
man.
then Stassi started to grow on me because I could not stand Stassi to begin with.
Right, I couldn't either. I hated
Mm-mm.
that bitch. Right.
So Kristen and her kind of swap for me.
Okay. I can see that. I could totally
Yeah,
see that.
yeah.
Uh,
Um,
uh,
so that's our exciting reality TV that we're
so
so stoked about.
that's it. So tonight, get ready, popcorn, champs. Let's do this. I am
Might
so
as well
ready for
we might
tonight.
as well end the show now and get ready for it.
That's
They're calling it the Super Bowl.
no shit.
Bravo.
I already told Wilkie, I was like, I cannot do Ted Lasso tonight, girl. I got priorities. You hear
I
me?
don't I
She's
don't know
like,
how we're not watching this together.
I don't either. Everybody's going to be watching this shit.
Look,
Everybody.
We can be a Jackson Brittany. We can recap.
Oh my God. I don't even watch the whole show and pay attention 100%. I damn sure ain't going to watch it twice and not with
Oh no.
them. Nah.
Mm-mm. One
But,
thing sorry. One thing we got to take away from last week's episode was when Raquel said to
mm-hmm.
Ariana about her and Sandoval's relationship and getting in depth about their sexual relationship, how they were, and then she slipped up and said, "Well, when Tom and I go through a dry spell," and I'm like, "You
What?
what? Hold on, did you just admit on camera 10 months ago?"
I think she did.
Hmm.
I, the, okay. That was pure. That's a different form of just like betrayal. To go to
Yeah,
your friend who is having marital problems and discussing those with you, and she knew, she's like, so you want it to work? And then you
right.
could see the expressions change on her face, like happy but pissed off. Like she
Do you
didn't.
do you find him attractive? And she's like, I think he's fucking hot. And I think she was,
She was like,
you know, yeah.
that pissed her off. That was a cringe because, like, she's like, he's mine. No, bitch,
Mhm.
he's not. If he was, I wouldn't be sneaking around. You just a side chick, honey. I'm sorry. That's what you are. You're the home wrecker, right? You're the side
Yeah.
piece. So own it. Roll on.
Hers is worse than what I mean. Is it worse than Katie and Kristen and Jax and Tom, that whole
Not
affair thing? And
No, because I think, well, I don't know. I would say no because I think that they have all aged. However, you got to remember Raquel is very, very young, right? She's
Mhm.
20 something.
Mhm.
She's the only one out partying. The young 20-year-olds are the only one, and DJ James Kennedy are the only ones out partying, right? The rest of them are at home at decent hours. They're going to afternoon shit and going to be home by 10, right?
Yeah.
They're the ones at the Abbey at 3 in the morning by themselves because nobody else wants to do the bullshit. So Sandoval thinks he's a child. He thinks he's in his 20s.
No. God. Oh.
So that honestly, that is why I think I don't know. She just it was like that's what all Raquel was looking for was somebody to party with. And she couldn't get anybody to party with. She would have taken anybody if they'd just cut loose and partied with her. I
But
really believe that.
I feel like this whole like leading up to this, watching her with Ariana last week, I don't
Mhm.
know, it seemed staged. And
Mhm.
why are you asking these like
I agree.
are y'all that BF like because her and Sheena seemed way more close to the season than her and Ariana. So when this came
I
across, I
agree.
was like, where have you been them two together? And then, Ariana to claim she's her best friend. I'm like,
I guess she was because it was
I
convenient.
mean,
I
that's
mean,
like Kristen Doty being your best friend. Like, what? I mean,
yeah,
come on, you
I
know?
get it. And the whole thing, but I'm here for it. I mean, damn, give us this season. We needed this, you know?
And the beginning of next, because that's going to be, see
Oh,
where everybody stand.
fire. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
going to be so good.
Hmm.
I'll be curious to see who comes back. I
Oh, it'll be
really
great.
will out of that whole ordeal. God,
Yeah.
it's been everything. How was your Mother's Day?
It was good. Very laid
Yeah.
back, low key. Didn't we went out to lunch and
Okay.
came
Where'd y'all
home
go?
and conky. Took it back old
Nice.
school.
Okay. All right, little hibachi. They
Hibachi.
flip some shrimp.
They did. Well, no, they didn't
Okay.
flip the shrimp, but they made the volcanoes and they wrote "I love
Yay.
you" and all that kind of stuff. So
Oh,
super
mom.
cute.
Hmm.
So I
Hearts.
had I had to go back old school with
Yeah.
them because that's what we used to always do when they were babies.
Hold on to it, girl. Hold on to it.
I am, I am. If
I know, that's what I'm
anybody,
saying.
I am.
Rewind it and hold on to it, honey.
Yes.
I totally feel that. We just did brunch over here. I got up and me and Wilkie went to the donut place at the ass crack of dawn because I was scared we would miss. I swear to you, I had tears in my eyes. It was full of nothing but dads and little boys.
Oh,
I was like, oh my God. And Wilkie looked at me. She's like, are you crying? I'm like, no, I'm just so sweet. It's just so
dads and little boys.
sweet. As I push one of them out of the way by his damn forehead, move. I need two blueberry. I need,
Is this your
bitch.
donut place by your
Yeah,
job,
like,
by your
yeah,
house?
yeah, like, bitch, get back. I'm next. I need two bear claws. I mean, I was worried about these things giving out. So I told Wilkie, I was like, I'll go first and I'll get theirs and then you go get ours, right? So we
Yeah,
did tag
go
teamed
back
it up.
together.
Took it to mom and dad, so that was nice. And then we came home and BP came over and we just had brunch and chilled and
Oh, so did your
just
parents come to your house or just BP came over?
BP came over, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because my mom and dad went to look at some land in Virginia up
Okay.
near
Damn.
Galax. No, they went to Danville not to look at land on Monday. On Sunday, they were in the meadows of the Dan or some shit looking at retirement. I don't know.
Mm.
Monday they were watching their retirement go, I think. I'm just kidding. I love you, mom.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yes, Jill, real chill, low key Mother's Day. I hope all of you guys had the Mother's Day you wanted. I hope your
Mhm.
kids spoiled your ass rotten. I hope your husband or your significant other waited on your hand and foot. And if you're a dog mom, you count in my eyes. So Mother's Day to you too.
Yeah, everybody.
I
Everybody and
love
their
them.
furry babies,
I know. I
human
know.
babies. So have I told you about Next Level Chef?
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
You have not told me about it, but I've seen it on
Oh,
something.
yeah. Okay. Well, you
Okay.
have to watch it. I
What
don't
is it?
know. It's a this is second season. We just finished it on Mother's Day. That's why
Oh,
what made
okay.
me think about it. But you would like it. It's a group of however many, and there's 3 judges, and each judge gets, say, 8 players per one. And then you start high kitchen, middle kitchen, and bottom kitchen.
Okay.
Man, it's a shitty bottom kitchen. It's like campfire, like your outdoor kitchen at
Really?
oh yeah, it's bad. So anyways, they start as teams,
Mm-hmm.
and then as it dwindles, they don't. It gets voted based off of who cooked the best dish. If you cook the best dish, you get to go to the top. If you cook
Okay.
mid level, you go to the middle. If you cook bottom, you go on the bottom and fight for your life. So
Oh,
so good. You would like it a lot.
I would love that. Yeah, because Top Chef All Stars about to be over.
I think
So,
Jeff would like that. That's on Bravo, right?
God, yes, it is so good. That is my
See, I
favorite
think
cooking
Jeff
show
would like
ever.
that. I think
Probably.
Jeff would like that. Yeah, because he's the one who likes the cooking shows and the
Speak
busy.
Speaking of chefs and cooking shows, not really just speaking of chefs. Can we talk about my boat day Friday?
Oh yeah, do.
Okay. All right, y'all. I went fishing Friday. Um, it it was beautiful weather, right? Went out, everything was fine. Saw schools of fish, caught some fish. Beautiful day. We got like in this one area docked so that I could get out and just, it was up to my shins. Got out, walked, hunted seashells. Gorgeous.
Mhm.
Until the boat wouldn't steer. Apparently, apparently something went out in the steering and we had to call a tow truck on the water, sea tow, to come out and tow
See,
us.
though.
Sea tow.
Mhm.
I'm not shitting you when I say a tugboat.
I
Okay.
was wondering. I was like, oh.
A tugboat. I see Angie pictures. A tugboat came and got us. But the guy is a retired firefighter of like 25 years. He just opened a catering business and it is called Training Day Catering and Barbecue. And he says, I do things, and this is exactly what he said. He's like, I do stuff with barbecue you don't expect, like breakfast barbecue. And I'm like, bitch, I would get on some breakfast barbecue. You know, we keep passing that Smoky Tony's place
I
and
know.
we keep
So,
talking
like
about the breakfast
barbecue,
tacos.
I know, like barbecue, as in like Tony's, like that we see, or like as in like you're barbecuing your breakfast, like on your flat top.
I think like brisket and pork
Okay.
butt and shit like that, bacon. In fact, I think elevated because he went to culinary school.
Oh, okay.
He went down to Charleston and went to culinary school, he said, which was, I mean, that was entertaining to get
Yeah.
pulled back. He told us that when we had to do what's called a hip tow. In case anybody's wondering, I'll tell you. In Marine, a hip tow is where he pulls you right directly up to his boat and you are side by side. So he's just sitting at his little window and me and him are just talking about all this cooking. Motherfucker whose boats broke down was not hoppy, but but I was having the best day because it was just, I'm on a boat, I'm in the ocean. And that's what the tow truck driver or the towboat driver kept saying. He's like, I mean, you can't really complain. I mean, I guess you can complain, but you can't really complain because it's a beautiful day and you're on the
On
water.
the
I'm like,
water.
exactly. It's a beautiful day on the water. But that's my black cloud. I need that bitch to leave me alone, Angie. I need the black cloud to go because while we're on the water getting towed back, I sold my travel trailer this weekend. This was it. Final deal, everything, titles, all that. As we are getting towed back, the guy that was supposed to fix my water heater called. He gave me a little ringling. Good news,
Did
but
you
also
answer?
bad news. Oh, hell yeah, I had to answer. Yeah, good news, but also bad news. Good news, the part I replaced needed to be replaced. Bad news is it still doesn't work. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, good news. Yeah. Are you gonna get this bitch fixed or no? So like when it
Right. Just tell me, when do I need to move on? Is that
oh
what you need me to do?
God. No, so he was supposed to today and he went back out there and there's a board missing. He called me this afternoon and it the board he replaced was bad. That's what they believe, and he's going to get it fixed, and he'll get it. And I was like, okay, just let me know when you do. I can't. It's just too much anymore. I'm sorry. Just fuck it. Just be done. Just
Wipe your hands of it.
done, dude. I'm done. I can't.
Yeah.
This black cloud's got to go. Got to go.
It's time. It's time to be somebody
Hell,
else's problem.
absolutely, absolutely. I cannot.
Yeah. So, um, God, wow. No clue.
Brain, brain lock.
Yeah.
Just
That's
complete brain lock.
mhm.
Well, we were talking about TV earlier, and I know that you and Jeff have started watching The Sopranos since you finished Next Level Chef.
Well, we've been watching Sopranos and that. But yes, we have. I've never seen it. I would see bits and pieces of episodes at our old house, and
Hmm.
that was it. And
What do you
so
think?
I like it. It started out slow, like the
Okay,
first season, and I don't know what I was expecting. Do you know what like hardcore mafia? Like I don't know what I was expecting. And
okay,
I don't think this is what I was expecting.
yeah. Have you had any dirty dreams about Tony Soprano yet?
Absolutely not. And I even thought to myself, how does she think any like
Oh,
mob, whatever. None of that even phased me whatsoever.
it's got to. I need a therapist to analyze it, but it has to be the power. It has to be his power that I am so attracted to. Because
That
it's not like he's ever treated a woman nice, or you know
no.
what I mean? It's not like he's a good person, but I don't know. It's a power. It's got to be a power trip thing. I don't
Boy,
know.
I have a bigger crush on Carmella than I would ever think of having on him.
Girl, now you want a damn Mercedes wagon, don't you?
No,
See?
I don't. That did not cross my mind, and no.
Oh my god, yeah, she is. That's a girl crush.
Yeah.
Carm's badass.
Mhm.
She is in the new show with Big Dick Energy. Pete Davidson.
Oh,
R-
Bumkus,
Bumpkus. Yep.
Bunk.
I
Okay.
think I'm gonna try to watch that because I
Are you?
love Edie Falco. Yeah, I love her. She was in Nurse
Okay.
Jackie too. Yeah, I'm a big fan of hers.
I did know you like Nurse Jackie, but I just don't know if I like Pete Davidson. I'm just not the Saturday Night Live type of like.
N-
That's not my funny to me.
I know. I know. It's I get it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try it and see. Queen Charlotte, I've not watched yet. Have you finished?
Oh, I finished,
Okay.
and
Is it season 3 or no?
it is not season three, so it's like a spinoff of Bridgerton, the show. And what I did not realize was that it's basically young Charlotte and how she comes to be with her king and then their kids. I didn't get all that. I don't know why, but I had to Google like what was the meaning of how it
What's the
ended
point of this story?
because I guess because I had seen Bridgerton and one of the
Mhm.
ladies was also on the show, and so I was like, What is this for mom?" Like I totally went right. I mean, and maybe other people got caught right on, but now that I know what it is, it was so good. But it
Okay.
is young Charlotte, her marriage, how it came to be. King.
That she picks the couple of the year and stuff?
What do you mean?
So isn't she the one that picks, like, makes such a big deal if you're the chosen girl or whatever?
Like the balls that she
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Bridgerton, yes.
Okay.
So that's her. So I didn't.
That's cool.
It is. So now that I realize who it is, but there are a couple people I'm like, so who were they in Bridgerton? I'm still
Mm.
trying to figure that out. There's an affair that happens, and I was like, who is that? I've got to know who that is in Bridgerton
Is
because
a good sex scenes, good dirty like it was before?
no, it's not.
I'm tired of that. Bring back Dirty Bridgerton.
Well, this is young. This is young Charlotte who looks like she's like
She could
16.
be a hoe bag. Let's go. I need
But
that.
I did read that the person who plays her
Mhm.
was just came out of acting school and landed this role.
Wow,
She did
really?
amazing. She did a fantastic job.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
I like that they're not recycling the same old actors and actresses, that we're actually getting to see new ones in a lot of different roles and stuff. I think that's great. I get tired of seeing the same damn people over and over again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Especially if
yeah.
you don't like them, I'm gonna boycott every movie they're in.
That's
You know?
that's that's me with Danny Glover from The Color Purple.
Yep. I'll
He's
never
I
ever.
mm-mm.
I I know I let a movie ruin Kevin Bacon for me.
Which one?
I don't know. It was a pedophile and it ruined it. It
Oh,
absolutely it destroyed Kevin Bacon for me.
and
I
that's
won't
the same with
I won't
Danny Glover, yeah.
I want John Cusack to be in to play a really bad character so Jeff can be ruined too. Isn't that like his favorite actor ever?
I don't think it is.
Cusack?
I don't think. No, I think we just went to the movies one time and he was in it. And there was like Gina and Casey were there. This is
Yeah.
old school. We were at North Hills, and he was in it. And throughout the movie, the guys made a joke yelling Cusack like all through. And I'm like, okay, no. So I don't know if that's why,
Okay.
but I don't know that that's not his favorite actor.
Okay, that's why I said it then. Never mind. I didn't remember the story. I just remembered Cusack was a big part of something.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to the movies in forever.
Oh, that's our Friday night jam.
I know. I mean, that's pretty. Oh, you may have a new Friday night jam. Speaking of,
Mm.
so I guess Single Springs out. The ladies are out and about, and I've noticed quite a few in our area have been going to a new club.
Oh.
Oh, and I was like, oh, is this like a Long Branch Junior? Like, what is this? It is called Uncle Jesse's, and it's in North Raleigh. And it's in, I think, maybe a strip mall, and it's like a little country bar with dancing and live music and like a little line. They have like line dancing and stuff. Girl, I loved the Long Branch back in the day.
Oh, I did too, but
Like, I might have to be heading to Uncle Jesse's. You know what I'm talking about?
oh,
Let's write that
no.
down. We'll put it on our maybe list of going out places. A maybe, like if a good band comes or something.
Okay, I can do a band.
Okay. Um, this weekend, speaking of country, this weekend is the Got to Be NC Festival. All right. Have y'all heard of that? Because I have, but Angie never had. I've heard about it for the last probably 5 years, is how long I think it's been going on. Before, it was only like a farmer's market type ordeal, but now it has grown into like food trucks and especially North Carolina centered anything produce, like
Right.
beer, just all the shit,
Like
different
I
food
saw those
trucks.
like relish, like these homemade different relishes. And
Yeah.
remember I said I need to find a jam
Yes. All
for it.
that stuff.
Hmm.
So we've been talking about that this weekend too because it looks so fun and I think I want to try it. It's a big deal. They have games, they have amusement rides. I think they even do the shuttle back and forth over because it is such a big and you can't park inside the fairgrounds.
Now the Hurricanes don't play this weekend, do they?
So they play tonight, right?
Here,
No, they
home,
play tomorrow night. Thursday night? I do not know. Don't get me the line to have to
retract
retract
back.
next week. Come on now. Don't give me the line. Um, I don't know. Ask her. You got Alexa in there. Can you ask her my series off?
Hey Siri, when do the Hurricanes play again?
The Hurricanes play the Panthers in Game 1 of the conference finals tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Okay.
So if it's
So they wouldn't play Friday. They could possibly play Saturday at home.
But if it's listed second, does that mean they're home for the first two games? Would
I
that
don't
be
know.
I don't know. Always ask
Oof.
Jeff always like, who's first? Who's second? I'm like, I don't know. Why does that matter? But it's who's home.
Apparently
Mhm.
it's an ordeal, a
Yeah,
thing.
it is.
Okay. Well, I guess anyway, stay tuned because we're deciding
To be determined.
we may be coming back and talking about that. May get salmonella from a damn food truck. Who knows? We hadn't decided yet.
Oh my gosh.
All
Speaking
right.
of what you're gonna hit me. I know.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to tell you what I'm doing with my family because I'm in such a cooking rut. That's part of this reason I want to go to this is because I need different ideas. And
Mm-hmm.
so I have given, I'm going to cook my normal stuff, but then each person once a week gets something. So for a whole month, one person a week gets their dish.
Okay.
So Tristan's one of his first ones was salmon, and he was like had some type of jelly something on it. Mom, grandma made it, so I'm assuming like an apple butter. Um, but yeah, I was like, Debbie, apple butter is what I could think of, and she will
On
probably say,
salmon?
yeah, or is it orange marmalade?
Yeah, I would think because you can soak salmon in orange juice to give it
Yes,
enhance its flavor. So it
yeah.
I don't know why you would put apple butter on anything
I
other than a biscuit, but I
yeah. I said apple butter and he's like, yeah. And I was like, that does not seem like the right, like I'm thinking pork chops, like, yes, but
mm-mm,
not even anyways.
mm-mm. That sounds like the time Jeff made him a bologna and ketchup sandwich. That's not okay. Nope. You do not put that on. No, no
So
apple butter on salmon.
I bet it was either apricots or orange
Oh, could
then.
be an apricot jam would be
Okay.
good.
Okay. So anyway, so that's part of what I want to look for while we're there. Um,
That's a great idea. I started doing that, but I let Wilkie do the menu for the week because I'm tired of it. Like I have their entire life, the two of them are so damn picky. It's not worth it. If you can't have two foods that mix, you won't eat a casserole, you won't eat this, you won't eat that.
foods can't touch.
Yeah, shit, it's hard over here. So I said, basically, tell me what to cook. You tell me, and I'll cook. What's for dinner? Damn fine. No, you tell me.
I,
You tell me, I'll make it happen. But I'm
I
not. If you're waiting on me, it ain't getting on the table. I'm done with it. Just done.
No, I still cook and I enjoy it, but I want to set once a week where I'm not rushing doing it
Hmm.
and putting like a meal different than what I normally wouldn't make because I don't always have time.
What are some of the other requests?
So Quest wants the only one he gave me was chicken cordon bleu. Tristan Tristan wants
Oh
Sam
my god,
Tristan wants salmon and then he wants burritos with steak or chicken with avocado rice, beans. He's already told me what he wants in it.
that's perfect.
And then Jeff had sweet and sour pork. It's my mom's recipe
Uh
because I haven't
huh.
made it. I haven't made it since last year, John's birthday. And then he put chicken parm. So that's what I've
Mm,
got. And I was like, I got enough to get me for
you are
a month and a
golden.
half. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're golden.
mm-hmm.
Me and Wilkie went to the grocery store the other day. Now that I am retired,
Retired.
I can go during the day, which ain't no better. Let me go ahead and tell you, ain't no
Oh,
better. You heard?
Trader Joe's and stuff.
Oh God, anywhere. We went to Lowe's Foods and Wilkie told me when we left, when did groceries get so expensive? I'm like, exactly when did groceries get so expensive?
Man, don't even get me started on that because
I
you know how I
cannot.
feel. I will I will put down a thing of bacon because I refuse to pay $10 for a thing of bacon or
I know.
$5 for a thing of eggs. I refuse.
I know.
So what do? I have somebody pick it up,
Yeah, so you
which
don't have to
Jeff
see yourself paying the
right.
price.
Yes. So I don't have to see it. I don't want to be around it. And then I saw the other day I was in Harris Teeter or something, and it was like $10 for one case of soda.
What?
I used to be able to buy 4 for 12 at Harris Teeter.
What? What kind
What?
of soda?
Like Mountain Dew, Diet Coke, any of those.
Oh, that's y'all better switch to the ginger ale train, girl. Get on that
The ginger
$3.49
ale?
for them little packs.
Oh yeah, no. Anyways, don't get me started.
Boy.
That'll get my nerves worked up faster than anything. I can't stand it.
Well, my
Inflation can suck a dick.
listen, my daughter, yeah, she's out here in the streets with the real job, paying the grocery bill. Like, when did groceries get so expensive? I was like, when did you become 50? Get in the car, Jesus. And she's out there driving, talking about these people drive crazy. I'm like, you cannot. You are so old. Stop being somebody's grandma. You ain't even lived yet.
Get her walker out when you get out of Trader Joe's.
Like, come on. Damn, Nana. Let's get this stuff.
Hey, I'm the same way with Quest. I get it.
I cannot with her. I mean, just she is these prices. And she'd pick something back and then she'd look at something. She's like, we could just get generic on this and, read it all. And then she would let me know on the ones we absolutely could not go generic on.
Mm-hmm.
It was all her shit we couldn't go generic on. Anything of mine, she was fine. Well, you don't need ginger ale. You could get ginger mist. I'm like, okay. No.
No, absolutely not. There is a thing.
You can put back those $82 worth of cheeses you just got to make that mac and cheese tomorrow, right? Because I saw that every block of cheese she picked up was $8, and there was like 5 blocks of cheese for one mac and cheese. When groceries get so expensive, when your ass thought you were a French chef out here. Repair, like nobody's paying for these meals.
Ratatouille, set it down.
Take a beat, Gordon. We're cooking at home. Like,
we need you on the bottom level. That's where we need you.
It's not Christmas. You don't have to get it out of the case. Like, go over to the cheap cheese that's already shredded. She won't even buy shredded cheese anymore. I cannot.
Shreds her own.
Shred your own. You can. It's got the wax in it. It's not the same. It's a process. I'm like, okay, yeah. So that's how groceries got so expensive.
Right. Oh, I know. But that's my plan for when I make meals is to do like fresh ingredients. That's why I'm saying I want to be able to take that time. That's why I'm doing one per week.
Okay, that is good. And the rest of she can beat them frozen tortellinis.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Yeah. I will make my sauce, like my fettuccine Alfredo sauce.
Yeah.
That doesn't take me long. Anything that takes me longer than 30 minutes, done. No.
Yeah, no, not gonna. This is definitely under 30 meals. We're not fucking around in the kitchen. And it better not have 42 dishes. I'm not having 42 different dishes, 3 measuring cups, 15 spoons, 2 different bowls. You need 4 pots. I'm not doing any of that shit either. Just if we can't get it in 1 or 2, it ain't happening. I'm tired.
Right. I agree with that. But my
Tired
other one,
of it.
I'm like, yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh, for your special meal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. I feel that.
So
I don't know. Speaking of groceries, I have a question that I have been thinking about, everybody, and I'd like to just ask.
mm-hmm.
How? Yeah, sit up. Get up. Everybody get up. Pay attention. How do you handle finances as a couple? Do you have separate checking accounts and then a group account for bills? Do you just have a joint account? Everything goes in, everything goes out. One person's designated to pay the bills, or you pay them as they come? Or are you straight up like, yours is yours, yours is yours, we split the bills down the middle? Like, I want to know how people do this. I'm very curious. When my first marriage, I said, I mean, she would quit so we couldn't really set up any finances.
I was like, how's this going to go?
Okay. So, but I learned in that quick time that won't no man gonna tell me how much gonna question my what I spent at the Scotchman. That was going to be a no for me, dog, after that point.
Scotchman? Like, you can't have snacks to travel with?
Yeah, like, how did you spend $20 at the grocery store? Bitch, mind your business. It's my $20. Like, why you asking me about my 20s? I wipe my ass with 20s. You need to back up. Like, I'm just... Anyway, so I decided when Bobby and I got married that we weren't going to have anything joint. We don't have cars together. When our first house was not together. Our second house, is together, but everything else is separate. Like, my check is mine, his is his. I pay him my part of the bills. I just want to know how other people do it. Like, is that normal?
I think more so today it's normal. Jeff and I have never had split finances. Everything has been done together.
Yeah. And does Jeff have a say so? Do y'all have a limit? Like, before you spend this much, you better call me?
Yeah, well, I mean, and it's yes, if it's a certain expense, yes, but if it's a couple $100, oh, I mean, we talk about it, but I don't text right away and say I'm spending this because throughout the day I may not spend it $200 in one store. It may just accumulate. I don't keep up with it, so
Right. Okay. I got
um,
that.
but I don't. Yes, huge purchases, absolutely, but I think I don't know. I think we're past the stage of saying, "Hey, you care if I buy this?" Do you like?
Yeah. Well, you're 20 some years in, so I get that. Um, I
But
don't
I
know.
was raised. I was not raised like I was raised. You have one. Like that's my background. That's like my belief. As in, if you know, in a Christian marriage, it's just it's supposed to be unity. And I don't. I know all Christians do not agree with that, but that's what it means. You are one.
Okay. Or you could do that and have the jointy and y'all be one, but then you could also squirrel back little nuts for yourself.
Uh,
That's what my mama does. That's how I growed up. See, I grew up watching my mom talk about I got to find my stash. I forgot where I put my stash. So shit for a long time I thought a stash was an account. I didn't know just money hid somewhere around the house. You know what I'm saying? But it is. Yeah. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to lie. I'll never ever commingle finances with anybody ever again. I just won't do it. I don't, I'm I think money is almost one of the lead it's probably the top leading causes of
hmm
the reasons that marriages end,
Yeah.
and I don't think it is anything to ever fight about. I can't imagine fighting about it. Um and I'm not going to work and have somebody tell me what the hell I can and can't do. I'm just not. Like I get the point that if we had to make rent this month and we both put in and I decided I was going to go get a pedicure and we were short rent, I get he's going to be like, "What the fuck you do?" You know, I get
Right.
that part.
Right. hmm
But if we're okay and I'm buying a little too much Starbucks, mind your business. Right? Mind your business.
Well, I mean, but Jeff wouldn't say anything to me if I got lunch every day. I mean, I don't say anything to him during the weeks that he gets lunch almost every day. Like, I don't
Okay. That
like,
feels passive aggressive right there, though. So you're just mentioning that Jeff spends a lot of money during the week on lunches?
oh my God, no, I'm saying you just said lunches. No, I'm just saying,
You
like,
just said Jeff eats out all the time. He wastes so much money eating lunch out. That is
that's what I
exactly
said.
what you just
Yeah.
said. God, sorry, Jeff. I didn't know this was Bag on J Day. My bad.
Right. Okay. Kiss my ass.
Now I'm not gonna do I have I don't know, just I was thinking about it the other day and I heard somebody I heard a man and a woman in a grocery store, which is kind of what started me thinking about it. I, and he said to her, "Well, if you hadn't spent on a bedspread," he said, "if you hadn't spent something on a bedspread," I couldn't hear everything, but bedspread, I whipped around because I'm like, "Bitch, we were redecorating. Let me get in on this." Whipped around, and I thought, mm. I saw him, and he ain't missed no meals. I was like, he ain't gonna tell me I can't buy a damn bedspread. No, he could put that case back and get him a 6-pack. We'll compromise on that bedspread. You know what I'm saying?
hmm No, and
Mm-mm.
it's a compromise.
It
I
is
know
definitely compromise.
I think my way is probably more unconventional now that it is like most standard homes, I would say have separate accounts and maybe a
Yeah.
joint and then a joint account.
Right. I would imagine. And I
Oh,
guess how do you determine what goes in? Like, do you get a little portion of your paycheck every week to put in your own separate account?
no.
No. People don't, I'm asking how other people do it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
asking I'm asking y'all. Y'all drop us a line. Is that how you do it? Like, do you say I'll take $200 out of my paycheck and that goes in my little personal account, and the rest of it goes in the family one, and you do what you want to do?
Well, how Jeff does us is he says, "Okay, I've paid the bills. This is what we have left for the month, or until you get paid, or until whatever. After
Okay.
I've done A, B, and C with the money, this is what we have left."
Okay. You can't. Is We can't really judge Jeff though, because he micromanages the shit out of everything. So we can't we don't need to have this conversation about you and Jeff's finances
I'm
because
saying
that's
in
weird.
general, I would be that way had it be Jeff or not Jeff. Like
Oh,
that's
you would,
how.
that's how you would do it
Mm-hmm.
regardless. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeff is real on top of everything. Like Bobby used to didn't know shit. He never
Yeah.
looked at his account, would not. Jeff would know. In like example, when we went to New York back in the day, I will never forget. Jeff would text you every time we left a place and say, keep the receipt. I came home and Bobby had no idea. Like, no,
But you
never
have to
asked once.
remember, like where we came, like we didn't have much, especially when I was going on those trips. I'd just gotten into a different job, making more money, but it's not like we
Okay.
were
You're
like
right.
like it was like we were what both of we had to watch exactly what we spent. We were not able to travel back then like we do now.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, we had two kids, so it was
Yeah.
hard for me just to go.
Okay. Don't make me sound like an asshole.
I'm
Point
just
point
saying.
fucking taken. Point taken. I'm the asshole. I get that. I take it. You're right. I shouldn't have said that. That was rude. I forget. I do forget where we were, and I make it sound like I came from everything. I did in trailer park, so I worked my way up too. Let's just know that. But yeah, I do forget that we have come a long way. Being established is hard. We should be so proud of ourselves.
We are very proud of ourselves,
Yeah, but
clearly.
that was just something I was thinking about. And I asked Angie, I was like, how do y'all do your finances? Like, I'll just go ahead and tell you, I will never commingle finances ever again. I'll never, once I can get everything I don't know why this has become such a, I guess, retirement, why it's become such a major ordeal. I want to pay everything off. I want to sell everything. I don't want to have debt. I don't want to have shit to take care of. I don't want to have anything. I want to be able to focus on Wilkie and getting her through high school and getting her into her dream college, you know, and then just stalking her for the rest of my life, basically.
Being Mount and Jeff's third wheel. Here we
Yeah,
are.
here you are. But somebody gonna have to be a third wheel at the beach because my ass is heading down there as quick as I can get there. I'm not gonna be landlocked anymore. I've made up my mind. I'm much happier and much freer and much nicer at the beach. I need to be in salt air.
Well, when I retire, and Jeff knows this, then we can be,
And our duplex on the
right.
water. On the water, Jeff.
Jeff can have the work side, and we'll have
That's right.
the play side.
That's right. That's exactly right.
He can have his
Well,
man cave the shit out of it, and this can be,
he can man cave his own whole entire wing.
yeah,
Come on.
unicorn and rainbows on our
Yeah,
side.
shit's gonna be pink and glittery. Get ready, cowboy.
Incense everywhere.
Like a motherfucker. Don't come over here if you see anything smoking. You know what I'm saying? It's fine.
If you see numbers
Mhm.
everywhere, mind your business.
Mind your business. Crystals, they're not rocks. Step around them, not on them. Okay.
If one falls out of Amy's bra, it's okay.
Listen, oh my God. One fell out of my bra on the boat the other day. Of my bathing suit top. It went straight down and hit the bottom of the boat. And luckily I saw it and nobody else did. And I just scooped it back up and put it right back in.
That's why your ass broke down.
No, I put it back in there. I had it in there. Trust me.
You put the bad Jew back on it.
That's why Sea Tow was so nice. And it was such a pleasurable ride on the way back because that was actually very, very fun.
I bet it was. I mean, the scenery, everything about
And
it.
you didn't have to do anything. And he was just telling us, and we were just sitting back there drinking beer, listening to the radio, waving at people on the dock like we were in a parade. It was everything. I had the best time. I don't even give a shit if things break down anymore. It's just life.
It is. You're right. It's gonna happen. It
It's going to
happens.
happen.
Why stress about it? So
Yeah. Oh, Angie and I went to a new place. Well, it's not a new place. It's a new place to me last night, y'all, called the Pickled Onion in Wake Forest. Oh, it was good. And it has a lot of TVs.
That's the one I told you about when Jeff and I watched part of Duke playing before
Mm-hmm.
it's Pickled Pub, where the pub it has own little booth with a TV on it.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different vibe, but yes, pickled And they're supposed to start having bands up there too. So
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of fun, and the food was really good. The drinks were great. The staff was awesome.
mhm.
Angie, damn it, Angie busted me. So y'all know we listen to conversations. We can't help to. When people get loud, you got to listen. Look, this lady came in, she was a little bit tipsy, right? And Angie looked at me and said, her daughter ain't having no part of that.
Her daughter was the bartender.
I did not know that. I thought, and I was like, that ain't her mom. And Angie's like, it's her mom. I was like, no, she just said, don't talk to me. She said, that's her mom.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it totally could tell.
the bartender comes back around about 10 minutes later after her mom leaves. And I said, I'm so sorry you had to put up with that. And she leaves Angie. She's like, that's my mom. And Angie busted
I was
out
like,
laughing.
I told you.
I told you. I was like, oh, shit. She's like, yeah, hold on, you knew that was my mom? She's like, absolutely. She's like, yeah, that was my mom. She's like, she's been day drinking. She's in from so-and-so. She's
Yeah.
like, she came in with the martini after she had to go. That's it. One and out. You got to go. I started laughing. I was like, damn. Angie's like, I could tell it. I could tell it the minute she walked in, it was her mom. Just
And
the energy.
you would think that like my mom definitely does not drink. So for me to pick up
Right.
on that, it was so funny. That
It
made my
was
night.
very funny. But we did. We had a good dinner. It was a lot of fun. We needed a little midway week decompress. So
For sure.
it was
So
nice. And we went to stopped by Alicia's birthday party. Shout out Alicia, happy
happy
birthday.
birthday, Leash. We hope it was a good one, but we hope you guys have a good rest of the week. It is hump day. Y'all
What?
yeah, thank God. And cheers, guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Cheers, y'all.